Transport Month continues, we turn our attention to scholar transport. Many pupils are forced to travel in unroadworthy and unsafe vehicles, while Discovery, Insure and Child Safe have come up with a program to make going to school safe. The Safe Travel to School program began in Cape Town back in 2014. Around 16,000 pupils use it every day, and there hasn't been a single fatality. Can you believe it? Well, for more on this, I'm chatting now to Yolandi Baker. She's from Child Safe. She's in our Cape Town studio for us this evening. Yolandi, a very good evening to you and thanks for your time. Tell us how this program actually works. What does it encompass?
Good evening, Yuveka, and greetings from Cape Town. Child Safe as an organization focuses on road safety, and one of the big things that we are pushing as an organization is that road traffic crashes are rarely accidents. There's usually a human being behind it, and it's human behavior that drives it, and that's been our approach with most of the injury prevention work that we do. And this worked very well with the approach that Discovery Insure takes through their Ambition 2023, where they would like to also see South African drivers becoming a safer drivers and trying to create a community, a society of safe drivers. So the two organizations, Child Safe and Discovery, came together, and Discovery stepped in with their innovative idea of installing their tracking device that they have for the general insurance population, in actually installing it into the scholar driver vehicles. So therefore we would be able to help drivers actually change their driving behavior, because they would be monitored, and this is coupled with training around defensive driving, around pediatric first aid driving for the drivers, and general information and training around how to manage children as road users and as passengers.
Yolandi, what does this, and I think it's called telematics technology, that's what they use. What can it actually tell you about what does it tell you about what the driver is doing wrong or right, for that matter, how they're driving?
So the telematics device is installed, and as soon as it's installed and it's up and running, Discovery is able to track whether the driver is making any sharp turns, whether they're speeding, or whether there's any sudden stops, and those three are the main factors that contribute to road crashes.
Okay, so, yesterday I had Equal Education on, and they are pushing in KZN to have the scholar some kind of safe transport for those kids. We've seen so many accidents, children sitting in the back of bakkies, dying as well because of accidents, because of the situation there. So have you approached government at all to maybe work together with Child Safe? Do they know of your idea? I mean, it sounds great, and you have to wonder how difficult can it be for them to adopt a similar program?
True. We have about 800 drivers in the Western Cape alone who's part of this, and as you said right at the beginning, there's been no fatalities, there's been no injuries in these the 800 drivers, and we have actually approached, we are in discussions with the Department of Education in the Western Cape. We've spoken to the Department of Education in the Eastern Cape, and we are about to start discussions in the Gauteng province. The KwaZulu-Natal province has also shown an interest in the program. The program works. It is an easy program. It fits in well with what government would like to achieve through the National Development Plan, and it definitely fits in with the Department of Transport and Education's plans to have safer journeys for children and make education accessible. So what we need, we know it works. The program for the last 5 years in the Western Cape has shown that. Discovery and Child Safe has put in a lot of investment, and to try and use it as an incubator for the last 5 years. And we're now pulling it together into a model that we would be able to export to other provinces, and that the different government departments would be able to take on and adapt it to the different needs of the province.
Well, it certainly sounds like an amazing program, and I hope that government or somebody lights a fire under the departments in those provinces, Yolandi, to actually get this going. It's 2019, going on to 2020. No child should die trying to get to school. Thank you.